Hey everyone, so I'm very excited to react to Monster Hunter Wilds developer livestream because there are two hunts that they do showcase in this whole entire livestream, and they're pretty lengthy, so you guys are going to sit with me and we're going to like discuss and talk about it. I don't know how long this video is going to be, considering how my weapon showcase video is an hour long just yapping about the weapons, which I still highly recommend you guys for you to look forward to, even though that video is getting a little bit outdated at this point. Please watch that video along with my other trailer reactions. Yeah, I think it would be a good insight to just have, and also just enjoy them too. Like, why not? But today we're just gonna be enjoying some raw footage or live footage from the developers for Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, two hunts, and I always been asking in these reaction videos, like in these previous Wilds reaction videos, that like how is the gameplay loop gonna be, and like where is like how our quests or hunts will be formatted. Like, is there raw footage? When will the raw footage come out? And finally, they are showcasing it on Gamescom 2024. Praise the Lord, let's watch it. I did actually, by the way, a little disclaimer, I did watch a little bit of it because I was watching the live stream very early yesterday morning, because it was showcasing around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and I was thinking, I was like, should I do a reaction video right now so I could just post it up whenever? But I was tired at that time, and I was like, alright, I prevented myself from watching it. So it's currently 1 a.m. right now, and here we are, but I'm gonna try to get this video up as soon as I can. There's also other content creators that have their own footage, which I do want to react and discuss with you guys. Especially, like, one of the videos is Rurikon. Like, we have to watch his gameplay video, because I think, especially, like, he's one of the OGs of the Monster Hunter community, so I have to see his footage. I only saw a little bit of it as well, and I think Eric's Gaming has some, especially he has some longsword videos to see. So I'm a longsword main, so I really want to watch that. But hopefully they do mind of me reacting to those videos. If anything, I don't mind taking it down. But yeah, Ruri and Eric's Gaming, hopefully they'll allow me to react to their videos. I just want to like dissect what we missing out, because you know we're not here. So they're showcasing like the character presets. Dude, the characters look so nice in this game.
We've made some preset characters for you to choose, but the full game
I already see it. Someone's gonna make Lucy from Cyberpunk. Alright, so they're just clarifying that this is literally a whole manipulated demo. Like, they just did this, so because again, it's a demo, and then everyone's lining up for this demo, you know. So things are going on in a much faster pace, and it's not going to apply to the final game. But I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. Okay, we're at the camp. Is this the base?
You know, we want to keep things simple for the show floor demo. People who are coming to queue to play the game don't have to waste too much time on that part of it. We've had some characters created here, but you'll be able to do some detailed settings in the full game.
Yeah, this is definitely like because from the gameplay trailers that we've been seeing, the textures don't even look like this, unless like they're on console. But even on console, I don't think it would look like this for the final game, because it seems that, like, yeah, this is a work in progress. This is also just a quick demo that they put out for the crowd to play and for them to enjoy. But I still think it looks nice. Like, remember, this is the RE engine we're talking about, and then how previously, like, the previous Monster Hunter titles run well on all the platforms that I've personally played on, like on PC, console, and Switch. They've been playing good, so I'm not gonna doubt them on them creating a much better looking game.
So we've got two different quests that you can take on here at Gamescom. One of them is for perhaps the more beginner hunters who want to have a bit of an introduction to the story and the setting. And we have another one for those more veteran hunters who are able to jump right into the action.
Sorry if you hear an echo, by the way.
And here we are in the campus.
Luring pod, life powder, dung pod. 10. Yeah, they give you a lot.
Well, obviously, we see the hunter here with the great sword on her back, but we know that Takuda-san will be rocking the hunting horn.
This is, oh man, this is screaming Rise already.
Take a look at the camp
Just how it
now.
looks like.
今日は狩猟笛を選ぶということですね。
テントの中でいろんな武器に
I told you.
選んでいただくこと
Sorry,
が
my
でき
bad.
る
I have oranges with me.
まあ今回は一
Don't mind
番
me
最初
eating.
のプレゼンテーションなので
Oh, there's that interesting armor set with that helmet here.
女性の装備のデザインっていうのがあったと思うんですけども、今回はそれこの釘
Like when we're reacting and discussing on that weapon showcase video, which you guys will see eventually. Yeah, I was very intrigued with that armor set. It was for the last
を
video, I
隠し
think.
てどちらのタイプの装備も選べるようになってます。
You can see I'm choosing my armor here. In previous Monster Hunter games, you had male and female armor was separate. I'm happy to confirm that in Monster Hunter Wilds, there's no more male and female armor. All
Game
characters can
changer.
wear any gear.
That's so good. You know what's even crazy? I was just talking about that too on the showcase. How like, you know, I wouldn't mind making a whole new save file just to see out all the new fits, seeing the fits for like all the females. I'm very excited that now there's interchangeable gear for each one, because there are certain sets that look good on the female side and there are certain sets that look good for the male side. So now that we have options and we're able to access them, and they could have taken the easier route. Capcom could have just taken the easier route and just made one armor set for everybody, but no, they still went above and beyond and still made two different styles of these armor sets. So thank you so much. Like that's so cool of them to do. I'm very happy. But that means like your equipment box will be kind of loaded up, right? Or would you have to separately craft it, like craft another one again? Let's say if you wanted to see it a different style, would you have to craft and use up all your materials for the other set? Or like once you make one set, then you get both of the versions? Like how does that work?
That's
I don't know if they're gonna talk
Fashion
about
game
that.
is a-
じゃあ選んだので
Okay, I've chosen my gear, so let's.
Okay, so they're done. They just got out of the
まあ
camp.
ここが今回の
Yeah,
ハン
like
ターたちの拠点になる
even though the graphics aren't final, it still looks pretty
ベースキャンプにな
detailed.
ります。
So this is the base camp, which is the camp of operations for the hunters.
でセクレトに乗ると
Well, you just go in your mountain and you just leave the base?
オートで
You don't have to teleport anymore. You just get out of the base just like that.
ターゲットのところまで
Everything's all interconnected now.
You can see that I'm here on my sacred.
Wait, so does that mean we're only... No, there has to be another biome. Like, I talked about this in my other discussion video.
It's actually automatically leading me
My
to
weapon
the
discussion
front
video
of the
that...
map.
You know, there has to be like separate towns and different biomes and stuff.
連れてってくれますし、
But right now they're just showcasing
拠
the
点と
Windward
フィー
Plains.
ルドに今までロードが挟まってましたけども、今回は
Doshaguma.
行き来できるようになってます。
The boy Doshaguma, we're still bullying him, huh?
Ride straight out from camp into the field.
Absolutely. So when we say seamless, this is it in the flesh.
非常にシームレスな体験ですね。
今ね、隠れ身のそういうを来ましたね。
So we can see that
Oh, there's a backstab.
a bit of a pack here.
Oh, we're using a great sword.
I think Takuda stands him out.
Oh, it's showcasing the moves that you're doing in the top right corner, but he jumped him with his boys. You are gonna get jumped, my guy. Yeah, this is the backstab I was talking about.
来ましたね。
So we can see
You know, I keep referencing my weapon showcase video, but it's not up yet, so my apologies.
the monsters are forming a bit of a pack here.
Yeah, it shows the that's cool. It shows the moves that you're doing. Well, I mean, maybe it just shows for the demo so we could understand like what's going on in the gameplay.
Where
Oh,
could
there's
they
so
be
much to
leading
see
him?
now. They just ran off, huh?
And what we saw there is how quickly you can mount Sacred as well. So using a button prompt, you can get straight back onto your mount. And into
Oh,
the action.
you could swing with your sword now, while on the mount. That wasn't a thing
急
before.
に動き出しましたね。これもなかなか珍しい。
Dude, you're gonna do drive-bys now.
Oda-san is sometimes surprised by the monster behavior because it's so realistic and unpredictable. He's never seen them run away this quickly, so he's having to change his strategy to figure out what to do.
I
They've
see.
really heard of his hunting prowess. And we've got mounted combat there as well.
Yeah, I guess the developers didn't even realize too that the behaviors are so dynamic, they didn't expect them to run, because usually I guess they're always fighting in the demo. They're fighting you in the demo.
And then we're taking advantage of the light bowgun's range there. So yeah, as we mentioned earlier, mounted combat is an option when you're...
Yeah, he has
engaging
great
a
sword and
monster.
light bowgun.
Just to keep him
See,
on
that's
the
gonna be
toes.
such a good combo. You on the mount with your light bowgun, or maybe heavy bowgun. Oh, there we go. So how's this gonna work on a 3v1 situation? Or I mean,
So
maybe you're with your
almost like,
Palico. This is a sacred fight? No, it doesn't look like. It's like running away.
Oh,
Oh!
wow.
Okay, so that's the one that we've been seeing in the trailers. So I always thought that would be a counter or some sort of focus attack.
Engaging a monster, just to keep
But no,
him
like
on the
I
toes.
think that's just... Would that be considered a clash, or... I mean, I guess it is a counter in its own way, right?
Oh my goodness.
Or parry. It's like a parry. You parry with the greatsword by swinging the sword.
A pack of monsters like this is a first for the Monster Hunter
See, look at
series.
this.
So, yeah,
He anticipated,
oh, wow.
he charged and then anticipated his attack and got that uppercut.
Oh.
Oh damn, the hunter's covered in sand. Bro, the attention to detail.
They grabbed and threw one of the herbivores at them.
Oh, that was a perfect guard. That was cool.
So small monsters can be dangerous in many ways.
Wait, Alma's with you, the handler? She's talking. Wait, is she with you? Where's she at? Is the handler fighting with you too, or is she just like watching and just telling you what to do?
大小やし玉を使えってすごい出てますね。
Yeah, so you can see that there's a recommendation here for me to use a dung pod. That'll help me get rid of the other guys in the pack.
I see, like, yeah, his mates.
アイテムセレクト普通にできるんですけど、こういう
No, take out all of them. So I wonder if, obviously this isn't the alpha version, but I wonder if the non-alpha versions have less health. Like, I wonder if they're like quite easy to take down. Because if a demo drops, or whenever I play the game, the full game, like I'm gonna try to take out everybody. Like that's the mindset I'm having. We're coming into Wilds already. I'm gonna try to take out everybody without using the dung
We actually
pods.
have an extended version of the classic item selection bar.
But that's crazy. So like,
Screen here.
you're literally fighting. Oh yeah, Alma's like right here, I think. You're literally. Oh, you can't see her because I'm covering. What was I about to say? Shoot, I forgot what I was about to say. I got distracted because I was adjusting my camera. Yeah, I was just curious, like how it's gonna be when you're always fighting these mobs of monsters, because you don't typically do that in the previous games. I know like you're able to fight monsters like in 3v1 situations in arenas, or yeah, even in while you're out hunting. Here, this is like a normal thing. This is like you're literally fighting mobs that potentially have the same health, big chunky health. They're not like mob enemies that you could take down in 1 or 2 hits. It's going to be interesting how the gameplay flow will be, and that's why they probably give you as much equipment as you can with the 2 weapons. You wielding 2 weapons because of these scenarios.
That's for more flexibility, allowing you to access the iron you want.
Damn, that was like a large dung pod. I was like, that was a big like stinky pod that he just shot out.
Pod being deployed.
That just went on our fucking faces. Like, goddamn.
Hopefully you should split the pipe.
Alright, so everyone's splitting up.
そういうのを使って
Oh, is that the other monster in the background I just saw? It's that dune monster.
You can, of
Wedge
course,
beetle.
throw the dung
It's still
pod at
here.
Each individual member of the herd you want to get rid of, but we have this new long
Oh,
dung pod
it's that easy to mount?
That lets me throw it in a general area, and it'll
The
just-
question mark is Ray Dow, probably. Right here. But it was that easy to take out? I mean, mount on?
And also,
Like,
so we're
as
seeing
long as you
some
aim to
mountains
be on
in
top of
Monster
its
Hunter
back.
Wilds, and the new
Draw
way that
finisher.
has been added to the game.
Ooh!
Oh,
Damn, that's kind of violent. Okay. True charge?
and then we see the small monsters getting involved as well.
Didn't aim for the
So
head
you-
though. I think
essentially
I don't know if
you
he
breathe
purposely
in
like
and we see this
whiff.
pack of small
Oh.
monsters taking advantage
Those
of
Shogunas being
the
jumped by the
being in a
smaller
bit of a
mobs.
spot.
Dude, it's so cool. See, like, this one made me fell in love with World when I first played Monster Hunter because of the Jurassic Park stuff, man. So like we're kind of seeing it here again in a different biome.
大型モンスターを攻撃したりするのもワイルズから加わった要素になります。
Yeah, this is a brand new feature where we have this kind of interaction at different levels of the
Balahara. I
ecosystem.
think that's the
Brings
Dune
an extra
monster.
level of realism.
The Dune worm.
Talking of, oh, there's a certain monster in the background there as well. Hopefully they don't come and visit because that would be scary. But we are in the inclemency period right now. A storm has rolled.
That's right.
Mid
Yeah, that's the phase. This is the storm phase.
ton, dramatically changing the whole locale.
Dude, did he just slingshot that what was it, the wiggly bug or whatever for its stamina? That person was pretty far and you were just able to get that item just like that.
Dramatically changing the whole locale.
Oh yeah, yeah, damn.
It's a bit of a shock.
Wow. See? Yeah. Faster combat in this game. It seems, yeah, this game is going to be faster paced in its own way. It's going to be like a faster paced world. Like Monster Hunter World. Oh, there's a Dune Worm monster. That looks so cool though. Yeah, Balahara. Alright. I gotta remember its name. Balahara, that's right. Oh, Turf War.
My goodness. So, Tokudu-san, what are we seeing here exactly?
God damn, man. There's a sand pit. He almost messed up.
Engaged the Balahara, hoping it would start a turf war and damage the main monster, which worked.
Yeah, there's like a quicksand pit. Imagine if that actually happened.
Now we have a
Oh!
monster here that was
There's Raidal,
the
the Magala lookalike.
Behold,
That looks so good.
The Windward Plains Raidal. And we have seen the community calling it.
This is so crazy. Like, I'm just realizing how chaotic already this is. The storm is brewing upon you. You're trying to fight the alpha monster, and then you see another. Then you see Balahara pulling up. Then all of a sudden you just bump into Raidal. Like, everything is happening all at once. This is definitely faster paced as Rise in its own way.
When it was first teased, which did make us chuckle. But yeah, Raidal is the name of this.
I like it though because it creates this panic in a way. It has this chaotic feel because I talked about this before in one of my first ever reactions to this game where the storm really is gonna add much more of a layer of difficulty for the players to go through.
If you do come across this, if you're at Gamescom and you meet this in your quest, good luck. You'll need it.
これ今回の出展してるやつでも結構みんなレダウに向かっていく人多いです。
Yeah.
すごく強いんで。
We've seen a lot of people coming to the booth actually intentionally seeking out Raidal.
Wait, it has an aggro line, like a red
It's a
line,
really fearsome monster to take on. So you need to be
before Raidal showed
That's why I
up.
love the Monster Hunter community. They're like, this is the scariest monster. I'm going straight for that one.
Is there gonna be a turf war? Dude, Raidal looks amazing. 958 on that lightning strike. God damn, see? Poor Doshaguma, man.
One against Raidal.
Leaping wide slash. Oh.
Yeah, this is our first opportunity, Rozo-san says, to have a chance to really show a big meaty chunk of gameplay rather than showing trailers. So it's a great chance for everyone to see this.
Absolutely, and to say we're in expert hands as well, which is fantastic.
What was that? Oh yeah, that's one of the like one of the wildlife. Took him to a different area. What is this? Did he miss? Nope. Oh yeah, you have to pull it down. Wait, was that the what was it? That Chatacabra, the frog-looking monster? Did it just run away?
Yeah, so Rizzo-san
R1 is a focus strike. Okay.
Behind Raidal, and Fujioka-san explained that the first monster you meet is kind of more like Doshagama style, beastly, furry kind of creatures. So we want to have something that stood apart from those, but that also represented the new feature of the kind of the stormy conditions that can change at any time. So having
Oh my god, what was that bug? See, this is like a sci-fi area. Did you see that bug? That was creepy looking. It's like we're like in Resident Evil. I'm not gonna rewind. There's a lot to see already. I'm pretty sure like you guys have seen this a bunch of times already.
Yeah, I can definitely see
Zap them with great thunderbugs. Energy to hinder. Oh, it's like a like a shock trap. They're probably talking about it right now. Yeah, it is like a shock trap. I wonder if you're able to actually like capture them just by using that. No, probably not, since the thunderbugs go away.
You just saw me using the great thunderbug here. It's one of the environmental creatures, the endemic life that's on the windward plains. So I was able to activate them, and that creates a huge shock effect for the monster that I'm hunting.
So resourceful hunters that keep a lookout for these little things in the environment can really capitalize on them during a hunt.
What are we doing? What's the game plan? Looks like a natural trap. How would you even know? How? I wouldn't even know that. God damn. I wouldn't even know you could pull that down.
Yeah, that was just one example of the many different environmental traps that you can use to cause damage. There's even bigger rock falls than that and other things to discover.
Absolutely, I remember actually using rock falls in Monster Hunter World. And,
Oh yeah, there is the
I missed most
Chatakabra.
of the time, so it's good that there's lots of opportunities to use more traps. So
Oh,
if you miss
SOS?
the first time, you might get them the second time.
Oh, so the support hunters join.
And what we've just seen here as well.
Yeah, Alma is
a
just
support
chilling.
hunter feature, which
Yeah, the
is
handler
really
follows you.
good
That's
in the
pretty
trailer.
cool.
They're just saying that
You know, it
Chatakabra has
it
been
even
on-
makes sense because the other NPCs or the handlers in World, they would accompany you and they would tell you like things or they would inform you on like certain intel about the monster, but then they wouldn't really be near you at all. So I guess it creates a more of a realistic atmosphere for the player. So nice little detail that they did. They didn't have to do that either.
4 different monsters already in the space of this one hunt, and they've all come up and tried to take on Takuda-san as well.
Oh, it's like, oh, is this sandy because of the storm? Yeah, it's not like, it doesn't have a vibrant green, hasn't have like that a bright color to it. It looks pretty dull because of the, not because of the lighting, but because of the sand. So he did it again with the uppercut.
Monsters you'll face in wild,
Follow, wait,
so
let me
it's one of
see
the ones
if it shows like what
that's on
move
the scene. So we've got quite a
on the
menagerie
top right
today.
here.
We do, so we've seen 4 different monsters
Wide slash,
already in the
overhead,
space of this one hunt,
guard.
and they've all come up and tried to take on Takuda-san as well.
We're still guarding. He's still guarding. Oh, it's the off. You could do a charging and an offset rising slash. That's what it's called. I seen it here on the moveset.
Chatakabra is one of the first monsters you'll face.
Follow up cross slash.
in
My
wild,
bad,
so
Cloud.
It's one of the ones.
Yeah. 12. If you charge, triangle and circle. Or I don't know if this indicates for charging or just pressing on it or both.
That's, if you're used to the series, it'll be a little easier to take on.
Dude, the perfect
Absolutely.
guards.
What a
Amazing.
character he is with that tongue.
あれ救難出したんです
あ、出しました。
はいはいこれシングルでも救難出すと
Oh, what's going on here? Oh,
仲間で入って
they're fighting the other
A
monsters.
few moments ago, you'll have seen that.
They were just doing their own thing, huh? Like, you don't really have to. They don't actually follow you around. They actually follow the objective. I wonder if you could actually command them what to do.
Even though he's playing offline in single
Like,
player,
control
three
their
support
AI
hunters
behavior.
have now joined him, who you can see on the party list on
Like,
the
all
left.
3 of them were ganging
So
up
really
on
intelligent
the
AI
alpha.
companions that will help out single players.
ちなみに今ちょっと見えづらかったかもしれませんけど、スタの罠を僕が落としたら AI の NPC は攻撃をやめて僕の方まで近寄ってきてくれてます。
They're really intelligent, so just now, whenever I took a vine trap and set it up by attacking the vines, the AI hunters knew to stop attacking the monster and come to me and the trap so that we can lure the monster towards us. So they're really smart.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it
And
seems
that's
that they're
the thing, you know,
improving
because we know a lot of
the
games
AI,
they
huh?
don't play online,
I wonder.
they prefer
I didn't
solo
play enough
experience.
of Sunbreak to really like understand how the like your support AI is, the the follower AI would be like, but I didn't have any big problems with it at all.
And for that, you can still kind of have that multiplayer or companionship feel with the support hunters. And it's your choice whether you use them or not as well.
Oh, there's another vine trap. Dang, you could set so many. There's so much. I noticed just in this one map, there's more like there's more environmental traps or things to interact with, compared to like certain maps in World where you don't really utilize it a lot. Like this is probably like the third or fourth trap we've seen in the time span of like 10 minutes.
So we've changed the mechanics here a little bit when it comes to the bowguns. You'll notice when I was choosing the ammo that you can choose between having smaller bullets that you can shoot off infinitely, or more powerful bullets that are more limited in ammo.
Oh yeah, by the way, sorry if the quality isn't the best.
And really kind of lay into
this is on a live stream, so the bitrate isn't all as crisp.
And also looking at Doshiguma
but it's sunny. It's sunny again.
The damage and wear and tear it's been receiving over the duration of the hunt. Obviously in traditional Monster Hunter titles before Wilds, you'd break monster parts and you'd visibly see that. But it looks like the team have really added on to that and added even more detail.
Nice.
What's our move?
Oh, they're talking to you. Ah, they're not attacking you when it falls asleep. Nice.
I think Tokuda-san was probably going to bust out a barrel bomb, but we need to save some good stuff for the following streams. So we're going to keep the barrel bomb for tomorrow's stream.
There you go. Another good reason to tune in tomorrow as well.
Oh, there's going to be more gameplay? God dang. Yeah, like, I guess, yeah. One of the directors, he wanted to go ham, but he's like, yeah, we'll save that for later.
I don't think Doshiguma appreciated that alarm clock. And mentioning what you said about the support hunters kind of observing what you're doing and playing around that, they didn't wake the monster up, they let Takuda-san do that as the player.
Yeah, the AI is really smart and it knows what strategy you're going to be going for based on your actions.
And look at the mobility on the light bowgun and the rapid shots as well, including with elemental ammo. Hey!
Just like that.
So
oh!
Pointing out that
you don't go through the monster!
In order to carve.
It's on its cheeks, bro!
So that's a new feature from this game.
Damn! It's carving out its cheeks, bro! More disrespect for Doshiguma!
I'm getting my monster parts right now. So yeah, when you do
take
down the monster, you can get a lovely, nice pan, a nice screenshot of you stood upon your prize.
That's crazy. Wow. That's kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, the game was already fucked, like the way you treat all the monsters, but damn.
From that Doshiguma hunt.
Damn, they legit made Monster Hunter getting too real. Alright, so that's the first hunt.
Getting the armor out here. Are we going for...
Oh, he's rocking a different armor set. Okay. Got the Elden Ring armor set.
Looking armor, but I also want to have my skills ready to go out in the hunt. And you may have noticed some changes there on the screen that was on just now to the skill system. It's broadly based on what we
He's using lance or gun lance. Is this gun lance? Is this a tribute to Rurikon? I heard that this game director, what was his name? Tokude. I could have got that. I could have got his name wrong, so my apologies. I heard that when he saw Rurikon, he shout out Gunland. So I was like, wow, Unc Ruri, man. He's so iconic in the Monster Hunter community that even the developers know him and they know his signature weapon. God damn, man.
Armor series, getting you bonuses. There'll be certain set bonuses. It might be, for example, 2 different monsters.
Like we have to see a collab between the two before this all ends.
Monster, for example, the same type of wyvern. you might be able to get some set bonus skills from combining those armor together.
Oh, that's
So
cool. It's
more
the
chances
Smitty
to
over
mix and
here.
match.
Oh wow! So if you love
What's so
Buildcraft,
cool,
then
like,
it's
I don't know,
retreat.
it's just so detailed with how everybody's interacting. They really put a lot of love into this game. Like, this is, oh wow, this is honestly expected, right? But just to see it all come to life and actually seeing almost the final product, it's, you know, good on the team, man. This is so deserved. I really do hope this game does get big.
Combining those armor together, so you have more chances to mix and match.
Oh wow! So if
And the
you
thing
love
is, they're just
Buildcraft,
showing
then
off
you're
the
in for a
hunts. Like,
treat.
we don't know like how the full game is really gonna be with how engaging this. Like, sorry, I got distracted. With, like, you know, with
There's also going to be
how the
specific
gameplay mechanics and how systems are.
Oh wow! So
Like, how
even more
engaging
reason
it
to
will
use
be.
or craft and use a wide variety of weapons.
いろいろな武器を作成することが重要になるゲームなんですね。
Oh, it has it has like a dead one of the dead mobs in its mouth. Has this dragging its body around. Got its meal.
持っていても、そこまでこう、スキルビルドに苦労しないような形に、スキル、デザイン自体を、変更を加えてますね。
Yeah, that's right. And you'll be able to choose the two weapons,
It's
of
a big
course. So I
poke.
think you'll be able to create a build that gives you a bit of flexibility, so that changing weapon changes one of the skills out, and that lets you have two different strategies at the same time, rather than being locked to just what you put on your armor, which you can't change in the field.
Which is another lesson. As
What
we
happened to the
mentioned on
sound
stage,
effect?
obviously, having two weapons, you can
I mean,
either
yeah,
have
I
two
mean-
different weapons or two of the same type, but then having different
I get it.
versions
You
of the
know,
type
this is
will
just
yield
something that
benefits.
they all just put up. But not everything
And,
is ready. But like,
took it a sound. It's a
what happened to the
3v1
sound
or
effect here?
3v2 because you've got your Palico at the moment. How do you think you'll fare with a lance in this situation?
今回はランスですが、まあ3匹で
yeah,
かかっ
it's
てきますので
it's 3v1. So let's see how he's gonna fight
そうで
this.
すね、やっぱり群れはすごく、特にランスみたいなちょっと機動力が低めの武器っていうのは苦手だったりするんですけれども、ちょっとするんですけれども、まあ、今回結構小回り効くような形になっていたりだとか、なんかあれやな。
Yeah, we've
Let him
adjusted
lock
the
in. Let
lance
him lock in.
system,
Let's just see some good
much more
gameplay.
so that it's still the sort of the powerful wall that it needs to be a lance. But you might notice as I'm playing that I've got a little bit more movability and a little bit more flexibility in my options.
Oh, nice.
Good.
He had the clash.
ツバゼリア
Wait, how does this work?
機動力が
Do you just have to
低めの武器
perfect time
っていう
it?
のは苦手だったりするんですけれど、
To be a lance, but you might notice as I'm playing that I've got a little bit more movability and a little bit more
Power
flexibility in
clash.
my options.
No, but how's that work? Is there?
するんですけれども、
I need to watch that
Wall that
again.
it needs to be a lance, but you might notice as I'm playing that I've got a
Oh,
little
he
bit more
yeah, he like
movability
perfect guard. Yeah, he did a
and
perfect
more
guard
flexibility
to
in my
initiate
options.
that. That's cool.
That looked good.
でツバゼリアは今
I'm not gonna lie,
ガード
even though
特性
even though it's just poking right now, he hasn't done like the crazy move sets yet. I don't know. Just seeing the gameplay for Lance, and as someone who didn't really like Lance in Sunbreak or not even in World, it's looking fun here. Just cause like I don't know, you just have more things to do with the Lance. You could poke, you could shield bash, you could perfect guard, and all this sort of stuff.
特性を持った武器
There's more incentive to perfect guard
モンスターのその特定の攻撃に
or use your
うまく
shield.
当てていくと、ツバゼリアが発生するような仕様になってます。
What you
I
just
like
saw
the
is
animation
power
of it. It's like
clash. So, whenever you've
when
got
you're
a
running.
weapon that can guard, such as the lance, and a certain condition is met whenever you're attacking the monster and you guard at just the right time, you'll get this power clash happen on screen.
で今ちょっと見たかな、ジャスト判定
That's
して
so
いく
cool.
と、
Yeah,
まあ
you
割
can
と今回いろ
anticipate
んな武器にジャスト判定ついて
the
るんですけど、
perfect
その後、
guards
簡単な追
against
撃
these
に
monsters
移る
easily.
ことがランスできるようになってます。
Perfect
All
demo
weapons,
monsters.
pretty much now have some kind of perfect timing sort of effect on them, for depending
Oh
on
yeah,
how you're
people
using.
online were complaining about the UI. I don't honestly see a problem with it, but I do think if people don't like the flashy effects, they should have the option to like tone it down or turn it off in some sort of way. That's always something with many of the games that I've been playing recently as well, or throughout the past years, where I feel like things are too flashy and I want to turn off the effects, but I can't. So I feel like in the future, like for game development, that should be an option. Or an option like just able to tweak your UI somehow.
it, but you'll be able to see how.
But yeah, in terms of like effects overall, yeah. Like please give us an option to lower it down,
Works on the lance in this case.
to tone it down a
And it
bit,
lets
you know.
follow up with attacks once you've done the perfect timing block.
I don't know. I like how it looks like, but I would have to play the game first, like in person, to see if it is actually really distracting. Because I think to a lot of people it is distracting.
回避をしてくれる
Getting into trouble, so you might have noticed there it was ready to go for me right there as I started getting hit and taking damage.
間違えたああ変なのぶつけちゃった
It's always good to have an escape plan, especially when there's a pack of Doshiguma on you.
まあ、モンスターを遅らせても連れていくことができるのは今まで通りなんですが、この誘導弾ルアーなんとかで、を使うルアーポットを使うとこのように敵視
He has two aggro lines on
です
him,
けどモンスターを連れていくことができます。
You've always been able to.
But the third one's still following anyway.
Follow you because you're planning to lure it somewhere on the map, and that's what we're doing right now. But I've used the new luring pod. You can see here on my.
Oh, that's
ammo
why.
display on the bottom
I
right.
wasn't paying
That
attention.
actually displays this little red beam that shows you which monster it is you're luring specifically, and it's almost indicating which one you're going to be dragging.
Interesting.
That's really
Oh, this map!
Solo hunt at the minute, but with the luring pod and the
What is this? It's like Borderlands 3. We're playing Borderlands now. What?
What benefits would this particular
Oh, it's the
luring
storm
pod have
phase.
for multiplayer if you're a lance user?
マルチだと今の仕様はどういう風な使い方
It's literally like Borderlands 3.
そうですね、マルチであっても、モンスターを特定の場所まで連れていくということが、できますし、例えばその縄張り争いをするようなモンスターをあえて自分のモンスターのところにこう連れていくっていうこともできますね。
I think, well, regardless of your weapon, you'll be able to strategically plan together to lure monsters. Let's say you've got one of them next to you, the Doshaguma, and you're next to another one, like the Chatacabra. We could plan to lure them together to make a turf war happen, to try and damage our targets. So, you know, the possibilities are really
That's
endless.
fantastic. Saying if you
out.
are a shield user, you can live that tank fantasy by
Is there
keeping aggro
is
on
there
you a little
another
bit
turf
longer.
war?
And who's this monster, Takura-san?
これが、聖立の砂原の、エーペックスモンスターのレダウですね。
This is Ray Dahl. It's the apex predator of the Windward Plains that we're in at the moment.
No, it doesn't seem like there's a turf war, or they haven't initiated it yet.
Positively shocking.
Chat are loving seeing a Ray Dow appear.
来ます。
Oh,
Here it comes.
and we're in the inclemency period at the moment, which explains why the weather is so shocking and extreme. So,
Yeah.
you know, both the hunter and the monsters have to contend with this.
どうぞ。
Damn, I want to see like a good image of the map. Like it is pretty big, and it's just, I knew it was gonna be like this, where it's just gonna be open zones, but like literally, there's like, since you're in the desert, you're just literally fighting in the open. Sacred is really gonna help you in, you know, fighting in this biome, just to like maneuver easily. Where does he pull up the map
And we're
again?
in the inclemency period at the moment, which explains
I think
why
he's gonna
the
pull up the
weather
map right
is
now.
so shocking and extreme. So, you know, both the hunter and
Yeah, like there's a lot. Like I wonder what's on the other side. This seems like maybe in like a little forest, because there was a forest biome they keep showcasing, but I don't know if it's all in the Windward Plains. A lot of open zones, and you're out in the open, and it's just you and the monster fighting. I kind of like that. Again, I kind of expected to have them have a little bit more of a detailed map, but considering how we're still in the, they're just showcasing the desert, maybe if there's a whole other map, which I'm pretty sure there is going to be even more crazier with the level of detail. Also, they haven't really showcased this part of the map yet, so I could be completely wrong when it comes
the
to
monsters
detail.
have to contend with this.
どうぞ。
はい、まあ今はこういう嵐の北条機能になってる。
Dude, right now he's
モンスターも
just
ハンターも
coming through.
注意しないといけないんですね。雷とか。
そうですね。
Because imagine if you didn't have the mount. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy just to maneuver on foot. No, save. Why are you bringing them to the innocent animals? Oh, they're dead. Raydao is here. The Alpha Doshiguma is here.
During this period by
Oh, they're jumping him.
If they get struck, but you're also equally at as much risk of taking damage.
So I noticed that the developer or the director, he's always using his environment to his advantage, and there's a lot of options now with your environment. That's what I realized. Like, he's using the wildlife to help him. He's using the stage to help him. He's using what else? Like he's maneuvering around everywhere, luring them to certain places and to trap the monster or just to lure him to another monster so that monster could fight the other monster. Like there's like different ways the way like you approach these monsters now. Like there's a whole much more of a better design than anything I've seen for the Monster Hunter games.
It's a time to be careful for sure.
Absolutely.
今小型モンスターが、こかしましたね、噛みついて土砂熊を点灯まで持っていきます。それモンスターの強さによってどちらが勝つっていうのは、均等ではなくて毎回一緒ではなくて、小型モンスターが低い確率ですけど土砂熊に関しては勝つ可能性があります。チャタカブラにはもっとすごい高い確率で勝ったりします。
So you've seen the small monsters, trying to take on the big one. It's not like it's a fixed program where the big ones always win. You never know what's going to happen. I think depending on.
That's interesting. So it's not guaranteed that the big ones will win. So sometimes maybe the wildlife will get over you and help you like try to defeat this monster, but there's also a chance too, I guess, depending on their behavior, that like the bigger monster will just dominate. So that's interesting. Again, it adds the realism and how you would react to these certain scenarios, because again, in the end of the day, this is a hunting game and it is about adapting to your situations of like what you got.
The big monster they want to take on, sometimes the pack or herd of smaller monsters may actually have a chance of taking it down.
Oh wow!
Especially if it was something like a Chatacabra.
Did he just yeet?
Wait,
what happened here? Yeah, he just yeeted, bro. Are you kidding me? The poor... That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, the poor, like, wildlife, they're just getting bodied from the alpha. And he just yeets the body right at you.
Oh, wow.
Especially if it was
Look how savage this is.
Oh, wow.
Goddamn.
Like Chatacabra, rather than the more powerful and aggressive Doshakuma that we're dealing with right now.
So there's definitely strength in numbers then.
Like, leave, guys. Don't you see there's crazy stuff happening? Mantle bug.
We haven't shown this before, this vigor mantle bug, which I've just grabbed.
Oh, it's just like a potion. Oh, okay. You just grab it and it's like a potion.
It's a really handy endemic.
Oh, he couldn't do a slide attack. I wanted to see the slide attack.
And pull it over to you for a quick heal.
Very handy in the heat of the hunt.
I think he knows how to play. He's just not going ham, just like what he said in the previous hunt, where he wants to do even more, but he's saving it for the other hunts in the future.
I don't know how many times I've been chased by a monster and I haven't got time to glug a potion, so that's very handy.
Because I want to see like a full-on gameplay where someone is going crazy. I want to see that. He just shield bashed the wounded area.
With the focus strike.
今の攻撃はどういうものだったんでしょうか。
そうですね、これがまさにフォーカスストライクになります。傷口に
There you
対
go.
して
See, look, he clearly knows how to do his like rotations. I mean, he's the game director,
と今のように
right? I think he
特殊な
is.
突きに派生しますね。
Yeah, as you noticed, the focused strike is something that you can use while you're in focus mode, and the monster has
But
already been wounded.
since he has to
And
showcase this
pull off a
game,
special
he
attack
only got to use 5% of his power type beat.
targeting the wounded area.
まあ今みたいに砥石を研ぐときにもセクレトを呼べよみたいなアナウンスが出たりもしますし、当然武器も。棒にしたつも
What
りは
happened to
変わ
him?
ってない
Wait, what happened to him? Did he just trip?
後でま
The
た
tutorials
Just like tripped or something.
アナウンスが出たりもしますし、当然武器
Yeah, he just tripped. This fool being clumsy.
変わってない。
Damn, poor Doshaguma.
後でま
The
た
tutorials that we've got switched on for this demo purposes were showing that you can get on your sacred and sharpen your weapon and change weapon. I just realized I didn't actually correctly change my second weapon, so I don't think I have the right one with me. But
You could just easily mount them though. That's just the craziest thing. Like, are there appropriate situations where you could get that instant mount, or sometimes it just won't work out?
Weapon,
How's this work?
今回
Because I know, like, in World, you would have to do a certain amount of damage just to get this mount. It's rare to have a mount like
まあ
this.
乗り移りながら
It just seems like
ダメージ与えてるのは変わら
If
ない
they
んですけど
have good enough height where they're able to reach its back, yeah, they'll automatically mount.
弱
So I
攻
wonder,
撃
yeah, if that's
中攻撃
actually a
まあさら
thing.
にはもう武器による攻撃っていうのがいつでもできるようになってます。
So you can move around the monster just like in, for example, Monster Hunter World. Once you're mounted to attack different parts of its body. But as you'll have seen on the screen,
That was
you also
crazy.
have
This
powerful-
fool's a dragoon. He is a dragoon.
乗った時に
Look at this dragoon
まあ
attack.
乗り移り
This
ながらいろんな
finish.
ところにダメージを与えてるのは変
It's
わらないんですけど
FF14 now.
monster just like in, for example, Monster Hunter
There we go.
World. Once you're mounted to attack different parts of its body. But as you'll have seen on the screen, you also have powerful and weaker attacks, as well as a per weapon special attack that is coming up at the bottom prompt there. So you have a lot more variety.
See, that's what I'm
in the
saying.
fight.
Like, the lance looks fun. I don't know. Maybe he's just good at playing it compared to me when I try to use it. Maybe it's always been like this, right?
Absolutely, that was absolutely brutal.
But this looks fun, man. Just the guarding, the shield bashing, the whole dragoon moves that you got.
その特殊な
The strike attacks.
攻撃はどの武器種にもついてるものなんですね。
Oh,
そうですね、はい。集中
Got a cheap shot.
乗った時の、
Okay,
武器
got a
攻撃
guard.
は全ての武器で使えます。
That's right. All 14 weapons have that.
see, what's cool about lance is that it's not gonna be hard to use either.
Wow.
You just gotta focus on
So
poking.
even more options on how you want to handle the monster, bring them down quicker, mount them for longer.
なんか向こうでレーダーアウト。
Oh, Balahara, no!
Completely wailing on this Balahara.
Welcome to the
Damn,
stream,
it's a triple
Valhalla.
threat now. One's gonna go on.
三つどもえですね。
Yeah, we've got this whole 3 monster situation going on here.
Who's your Xenion?
かけるとしたら誰が勝ちますか？
これレーダーアウトですね、これはね。
my money's on Radar. Since we're seamlessly traveling and doing quests in the map, even if I defeat my target, such as the Alpha Toshagama just now,
Wait, so you could move? I didn't realize this earlier. You could move while looking at the map. Oh my god, that's man. So I've been recently playing a lot of Iceborne, and it's kind of annoying how I gotta stand still and open up the map, and then when there's so many pathways and like in a map, and I'm like, okay, which way do I go, left or right? Because sometimes the fireflies are not working properly. Like I'm always constantly opening up the map, and you would always have to stop walking and open up the map. Now you could just seamlessly just open up the map and maneuver through like through these zones, man. That's so cool. This reminds me, this whole coverage honestly reminds me of the days with how big Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was, and everybody, like, there was big coverage on that game on the internet, on YouTube at that time for 2009, and also like with Borderlands as well, the first ever Borderlands game, and you're seeing how innovative like all their gameplay mechanics are, or how clean and crisp all these games be looking. So this is the vibes I'm getting, like, and this is a big compliment because I haven't had this feeling in a very, very long time. So to see this with Monster Hunter, even a game I preferably love than the Call of Duty series from way back in the day, or even Borderlands itself, like, because I used to play a lot of shooters before, like a lot of these action games. So man, it's a good feeling to have. That's what I'm trying to say.
start a new quest.
Have this
and
good
keep them
feel
not having the
within
damage
me.
carried over.
And here's Chatakabra. So how many monsters have we seen now in this quest? Is it 4?
このモンスターでもうモンスター4種類ぐらい出現してると思うんですけど。
そうですね、今4種類いますね。もうもっと出ますよ。
Of course, there are many more that could appear.
Damn, Chatacabra's getting owned.
このように大体
He's honestly like a little teddy bear compared to Alpha Doshiguma.
ちなみにね、マップも
Oh, there's just a random iguana there, like, or just lizard? It's like, yup, what am I doing
こうい
here?
う形、あとマップ自体 3D になってます
See,
ね。
like, that's what I also loved when I first played World is the, what do you call it, endemic life. Just seeing all its little creatures, not just with the big creatures or the, what was it, the herbivore creatures as well. It's literally, they provide a whole living ecosystem in these maps. So I'm excited to see the other map, man, if that ever gets showcased in the future.
こう全部広げることもできま
I have a feeling they're gonna like showcase even more stuff for the Tokyo Game Show, since they're already showcasing this for Gamescom. Look at this; it's literally like Borderlands 3, the map, and how it's showcased.
And obviously, so we've got the 3D map now. What was the kind of primary reason we went for 3D on this
こうい
iteration of
う
more detail.
3D 仕様にした
We're
背景
talking about the
は
map.
何でしょうか。
そうですね、ワールドの時の古代樹の森だったり正気の谷のような、階層構造が複雑なフィールドになると、自分がどこの位置にいたりだとか、モンスターがどこの位置にいたりっていうのがちょっと分かりにくい部分もありましたので、今回この 3D マップと、セクレトのオートの移動ですね、この2つによってすごく迷いにくくなってます。
It's a bit of a learning we had from Monster Hunter World, where the maps got bigger and bigger and more three-dimensional and with more verticality. But we heard from a lot of players that they were having trouble finding their way around or even getting lost while trying to find the monsters. So
There we go.
Map to 3D.
Good quality of life change. Just by simply listening to player feedback.
バトルが進んでいきますと、それこまでに、潰した古傷が、怒りによってもう一回避けて、全身がもう一回傷だらけになるような特性っていうのを持ってます。
You might notice that all the
Sorry, I muted myself, but when I saw that shield bash, I literally yelled, "Oh my god!" and that looks so satisfying. See, that's what makes this weapon interesting. It's just a shield for me. God damn! So not only you got the poking lance, man, but the shield as well, man. I keep saying man. It's so satisfying to see.
Oh, wow.
And it reopens those wounds for you to attack. So
this is
it's a bit of an opportunity for you to
good showcase of
So
the
if you
lance,
successfully
honestly.
create lots of wounds early on in the hunt, you're rewarded.
It just
for
makes it even
that
better because this is all authentic. This is live.
On the other hand, it's going to get a lot more powerful and aggressive when it's angry. So you've got more opportunities to attack, but you're going to have a lot more attack coming your way too.
It's more dangerous for everyone involved.
I see. So
Oh, 2 for 2.
when they're enraged, I don't know. I feel like typically, I don't know. It's always been like that for a lot of the monsters in the previous titles, but I don't know if they did it something like different. Where because he just said that there's opportunities for you to attack more when a monster's enraged. But yes, there's gonna be more attacks coming your way. So I guess what he's trying to say, since you have more abilities to counter or parry or perfect guard or do these clashes, yeah, I guess that's the opportunities that he's talking about. Because typically it is hard to just attack a monster when it's enraged. Because like I feel like there's just barely any openings when I encounter an enraged monster.
せっかくなんでここらで
Alright, what's the
we've
intel?
returned to the bounty weather.
Okay, he's doing
position, and
SOS
we've had
again.
this- we got the option currently on to show more tutorials for first-time players. And
Yeah, see, look, the NPCs are just roaming around here. Sorry, again, this is a reference from my weapon
we've
showcase
returned to
video
the bounty,
reaction I haven't put up
weather
yet.
condition-
But yeah, like, he's just casually roaming around when the weather is clear. I thought, honestly, like, for the longest time, this is how I thought the gameplay format will be, since we have, like, apex predators now in, like, these biomes. And obviously one of them is Raidao. And I thought that, you're going to be dealing with all these weather issues due to the apex predator, because the apex predator is, he benefits off the weather and everything. And I thought he was the one causing it, but it actually isn't. It's just how the gameplay is formatted. And I guess I should have known better. Like, I thought, like, once the apex predator is taken out, then everything starts to be normal, and then you have NPCs just casually roaming around. Unless that's someone else. Unless that's Alma. I don't think that's Alma.
And we've had this. We've got the option currently on to show more tutorials for first-time players.
Yeah,
and
that's a
it's
different
suggested that we
NPC, I
bring in some
think.
Support hunters to finish off the hunt. So
Yeah, there's other people, like, right here. They're just roaming around like it's nothing.
I'm going to follow that
See?
suggestion and fire off an SOS.
Oh, you don't see it.
人が
Yeah, like, there's just people roaming around.
There's some NPCs
It's
here
dangerous here. Please clear the area. Oh, even Alma's letting them know. That's actually cool.
minding their business on the map.
Gosh,
Yeah, so I'm just I thought it was gonna be like that, because it's pretty much you go to these maps and you deal with the weather conditions, and yeah, sometimes it's gonna be like sunny or whatever, but majority of the time you're gonna be dealing with all the gimmicky weather stuff that they've been showcasing. But it doesn't seem like the case. It just seems like it's just part of the game overall, which makes sense as well. They even let us know, but I honestly thought it would be like that. I'm thinking of this, like, the way I'm thinking when it comes to this game is how they're gonna portray an open world feel, and like, why would there be NPCs just roaming around just in the map like that? Because also, like, we never had something like this before in the previous games. So, like, we kind of had it in world, but like they were in like one whole area. Like there was only a few NPCs that would be at certain locations at a somewhat of a safe area, or they wouldn't be in the way of your fight. So what if there's like a monster like just roaming past by them, and like I wonder how they would react to that if that ever happens.
Hopefully, Doshiguma doesn't come barreling through right now.
ドシャグマに攻撃されないといいですね。
そうなんです。逃げていきます。こういう
Don't worry, they're smart enough to run away when they see it coming.
今ね。
Okay.
使いましたね。
So I've just used fast travel to return.
So they'll just run or whatever. But I wonder, like, if you're just doing like an expedition, right? Like, if you talk to them, do they provide anything? Do they provide quest lines? Like, or you could just buy stuff off them? Like, if they have anything in stock, or they're just there for just for the hell of it, just for immersion purposes, just for detail.
And what does the pop-up?
Oh yeah, he just teleported. I just realized it.
Come barreling through right now.
Yeah, he teleported. Okay, so there's the village, there's the base camp, and then there's Lookout Hill. So I guess that's the. I don't think that's the pop-up camp, is it?
Don't worry, they're smart enough to run away when they see it coming.
今ね、ファストトラベル使いましたね。
Oh, it is the pop-up
So I've
camp.
just used
Yeah.
fast travel to return to a pop-up camp.
So I thought, I already said this in the weapon showcase reaction video, that I thought you're able to place camps wherever you want it to be at, but no, it's still the same as if like you're playing Iceborne or World, where you just set up the camps at these areas. But I heard that they could be destroyed somehow.
What does the pop-up camp allow us to do?
このキャンプででき
AI
Was he gonna
サ
use
ポート
bow?
ハンターが、
Oh, no.
出てくる場所にもなりますので、
Or
なるべく
he's
そ
changing
の
his
モンスター
weapon
の
though.
習性に合わせて場所に先んじて置いておくと狩りの効率がすごく良くなってきますね。
So these
Oh,
camps
Sword
allow you to
Shield?
change your weapons, change your gear, stock up on items. They're also the respawn point for after you cart, and they represent the point at which support AI hunters will actually enter the map as well when you call them in. So if you're able to place it closer to where the action is, then it could be beneficial.
So as we can see, that's one of the tactical benefits of choosing your camp carefully.
キャンプを近くに置いておくとそこが
What's happening?
そうですね、はい。
Oh,
ただ
the
し
support
あの
hunters are already jumping him.
キャンプもありますので、
I
それは
forgot.
利
They
便
just
性
think
と
on their own
安
when
全
it
性
comes
を
to the
天秤にかけ
objective.
ながら選んでいただく形になりますね。
That's right, but the closer to the action you place your camp, the more at risk you are. Of
Gosh, the
being
field
attacked
looks
by
so
monsters
nice when you're
because
not
it's in a bit of a
distracted with the
dangerous area.
storm.
Oh, you don't want that when you're trying to chill.
Convenience
The
and risk
detail of
is
this
the
map
ultimate player,
looks
yeah.
gorgeous.
環境が豊穣期になっ
And
た
I'm
の
not
で
even seeing it at its like
装飾のモンスターが
best quality.
たくさん
The bitrate isn't the
声を出
best
すようにな
here.
ったりだとか、回復のミツムシのようなとこにいるかな。よいしょ、こういう時
So
も
we're in the plenty here, and that will change the endemic life that appears on the map. So I'm going to see if we've got more of the healing endemic life that should be around in this period.
So, like, to extrapolate, so choosing on what period you're hunting in, there could be more healing or less healing, even ramping up the challenge a bit.
異常気象によっては現れるものも違いますし、リスクリターンが変わったりするんですね。
そうですね、さっきの異常気象の時は、
Yeah, that, oh yeah, he is using the bow, and dude, the lock-on is gonna be crazy. It once people find out optimal builds to do big DPS with
症
it.
状機の方は回復のアイテムだったり、蜂蜜だったり、そういうものが多く出るような傾向はあります。
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
generally speaking, the inclemency period, whenever there's going to be extreme.
I don't think I'm
weather,
really gonna
storms,
use bow,
so
but I'm
the
excited to
attack
see
phase,
what people can come up
creatures
with
around
their
like the giant
builds.
thunderbug we saw, whereas the plenty period is a bit more peaceful, and it's going to have concordantly going to have some healing items or healing bugs and things like that be more around on the map.
ちょっと新しい弓の使用をお伝えしますね。今回ね、瓶がアイテムではなくなりました。
What was that? That was like a
Introducing
dinosaur-looking
the
ram.
coatings are no longer items.
It's like a Triceratops ram I just
仕
seen.
掛けやゲージっていうんですけど、このゲージがあると思うんですが、このゲージを使って、瓶を使う。今ゲージ減りましたね。
So you can see that there's a blue gauge above where the power coating is appearing. That's the gauge that you use to refill the coating.
Oh, I can't see it. They're
この
covering
ゲー
it.
ジはもう一つこう導きの違う。よいしょ。これ自体は弱いですよ。
So,
で刺さったらここに対して追加ダメージ。
So I just
The
shot a
tracer, man.
arrow, And then, as you saw, even though I wasn't aiming right at it, the subsequent shot aimed right for the tracer.
Dude, aimbot in Monster Hunter is something I would not even expect, honestly.
すごくトリックプレイができそうだね。
That
そう
still
ですね、
makes me mind blown
上
about
手い人
that.
とかとどんどんこうつないでいきながらダメージの量を増やしていくようなプレイングもできるようになってますね。
I think if you're good with the bow, yeah, you'll be able to use those. To
Oh,
pull off
you
some
noticed
great,
that? They actually let you know how, like the timer over here.
combos.
なんかサポート
Yeah,
ハンタ
see,
ーがあん
right here.
まり動いてくれないですね。今あれかな。ちなみに今回支給品もクエスト
Alright, what's the game plan? Dude, this UI with the freaking inventory. So this is your pouch. Dude, the way it's organized, oh my god. They separated with utility here. And then your actual stuff that you have. I wonder if you're going to upgrade your pouch in the future. Because look, there's like more slots here. Maybe you get to upgrade it. 9 out of 25. Yeah. Maybe he just because he doesn't have a certain amount. So Sacred, I forgot they talked about this way before. How Sacred has extra inventory space, which is why your mount's also carrying your second weapon. So yeah, it's just good, just more good inventory space, especially if you're always on the go and you're constantly on like a big adventure in this biome.
ポーチに届けてくれるような
But man, this UI is a little bit intimidating, even though it is simple
時
to
間が
read.
経つと追加の支給品が来たりもします。
Speaking of the supply items, previously you would have only been able to get them at camp, so you would have to go back to the box to get them. But since we're able to start and
Bro, even the traps, man, the ASMR, like the sound effects, man, just the ASMR of it. Dude, Monster Hunter, like this, someone gotta make a whole Monster Hunter Wilds ASMR video of just the sound effects and like what you do, like once the game comes out, without its like actual OST.
new quests right in the map, they're actually going to be delivered directly.
But
to
that's
your
cool.
secret
You're able
box
to
now,
retrieve it. They did talk about that too way before
もう一回
as well.
回収もできます。
and you can pick up
Dude, just like that.
You know, that's good.
I wonder how OG players are gonna feel about this. We can only know until the full game releases because we don't know how the game will be balanced. But I feel like even though like I'm a Fifth Fleet guy, like I even feel that personally. You shouldn't be able to retrieve it
go back to the box
unless like the monsters unless the game is really fast paced and the monsters are difficult to go
But
through.
since we're able to start and
Because placing traps is also about being tactical on where you're placing it, you know? That's why they didn't do that for World.
new quests
And
right
even
in the map, they're actually going to be
Sunbreak.
delivered directly to your sacred pod
So
once you
just
start
casually
the quest.
picking it back up, I don't know how to feel about that.
回収もできます。
That was the challenge
you
of
can pick
the
up the
traps.
traps.
Because the thing is about Monster Hunter games as well, whether you like it or not, is the layers of difficulty it has. Whether you think it is artificial difficulty or whatever, that's what just makes the game because it's focused and around hunting more than the action
You know, that's good. I
of the
can't
game.
remember how many times I've put a trap in a bad place, and I'm like, oh no, I need to get another one.
だんお気持ちが
But I think
してしまうことも
again, what I mentioned before, the reason why they have all these life quality changes is because of how the pacing of the gameplay loop will be now. That's the only best bet I could give, like, you know, when it comes to it.
多い人にとっては非常に嬉しいです。
They do this
でここに置くと
just to
罠に反応して
compensate for what you will go through in the future.
サポートハンターたちも空気を読んで
Yeah, those support hunters are also able to understand that you've placed a trap, and then head over there so you can lure the monster together.
Very handy.
Dude, this Doshiguma though, like, he is really detailed. Like,
Toshigima's still.
it's really like a
Big
big
fight.
bear that you're really fighting against.
もうね弱ってる
Like
はずなんです
the
けどね
fur it
Pretty
has,
much on the ropes at this point.
So it's
and how chunky the boy. Wait, what just happened?
命がけです。
Wait, what just
です
happened?
ねちょっと
You know, whatever. I'm not gonna rewind
So,
on that.
one of
There's a
his
lot
partners
happening.
Shown up here, one of his packs, so we're
Get
just
the
going to
dung.
use a large dung pod here to try and disperse them.
That's crazy
Especially
poop
in such
smoke that
close
they
quarters,
just
that make them
put
even
out
more
though.
dangerous.
こういう狭い場所はなおさら危ないですね。
そうですね。土砂雲のようにちょっと今
Yeah, so wait, let's see some drive-bys with the bow and arrow. I would love to see that.
こういう回復系の環境生物とかもすごく増えてきます。
As I mentioned, the things like the giant vigor wasps, the healing endemic life is more.
It's cool. Look at the distance. You could just see everything, and then you see the hunters just really going for it. Wait, what happened here? Dead body? What is this? Oh, you just jack its horn?
傷つきやすいような、
You just steal its horn?
Grab it.
He was just, bro. The amount of times, bro, all these creatures, they're just honestly vibing, and just imagine like a hunter is just pulling up, trying to focus on the alpha Doshaguma, and then he just does a no look grapple hook to your own horn, and then just use it as ammo, bro. That's crazy, man.
And that becomes the new bleeding pod. When you use that with the slinger and hit a monster, it becomes easier for it to bleed.
Oh, look at the tiny like dinosaurs here.
ちょっと土砂雲が2頭いて
That's so fucked,
危険な状態ではあるんですけど、
Oh
ゴー
man.
トハンターに頑張ってもらって、
We have two.
Just
Doshaguma
yanks the
here,
horn
but
or something
I'm
out of
hoping
you.
that support hunters have my back while I sit down for a quick meal in the field.
Oh, you could cook on the go. You could barbecue
食事
without
に行きま
doing
しょうか。
Yep, let's have a meal.
the
今回
grilling?
携帯食料を原料にして
Mud shrimp,
肉と魚と
drill
野菜を
shroom, so it has
選ぶことが
meat.
できます。
So you're able to choose the
Wild herb,
combination
eastern
of
honey,
the
wild
little
herbs,
items that
okay.
you have with you, whether it be meat, vegetables.
Wait,
etc.,
was
to
that-
decide what meal to cook?
Did I see mushrooms on it? They didn't put in the mushrooms though, like, but it
Yeah,
showed a
that's
shadow of a mushroom. Wait, do they actually show your ingredients when you're cooking now? See, yeah, he put mushroom, right?
携帯食料を
Put
原
mushroom
料にして肉と
And then
魚と野菜を
herbs.
選ぶ
So I assume herbs will be like the seasoning?
So you're able to choose the combination
Or something?
of the portable
Or not
items that you have
seasoning,
with
what am I
you,
talking
whether
about?
it be meat,
Yeah, he put in the mushrooms there.
vegetables,
We didn't see the
etc., to
herbs
decide
though.
what meal to cook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, that's actually cool. What? Oh, bro, I'm about to go crazy with the food. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the herbs.
Good.
Wait, is that actually a
追加
thing?
の食材っていうのは今キノコとハーブを使って
That's so cool.
村人から交換
Oh my god, and they're actually showing the character. You know, Monster has been doing this for a while of showing your character eat, but like a lot of games never show your character eating because it's just so hard to do and to create and animate. So, my god, just to have straight up visuals of yourself eating is amazing.
Decide what meal to cook.
Wait, so it actually shows the ingredients. I mean, obviously it doesn't look the best right now. I'm pretty sure in the full game it will. But bro, that's so cool. See, that's the herb that they were just using. Bro, they didn't even have to do
追加
that.
の食材っていうのは今キノコ
They're
と
doing,
ハーブ
they're going above and beyond on literally every
村人
aspect
から
of the
交換
game.
交流して
It shows the ingredients of like what you're
取ることによって
cooking.
追加の効果を得る食材っていうのを取ることができたり
I
します。
added some.
Oh, and then
mushrooms
Alma's just
and
there.
herbs
Sorry,
here.
Alma, no food
Those
for
kind
you.
of additional ingredients are things that you can both find on the map, or perhaps exchange with and trade with NPCs to get new ingredients and toppings. And by adding them to the meal, you're going to get different combinations of effects and skills.
That is so tasty.
So tasty, isn't it?
And the good news is you weren't interrupted by the monster. But I assume if you get too bold with your cooking, there could
その
be...
間は、
Yeah, I wonder how that happens. If you just try to cook while being aggroed, we'll like in the middle of a cutscene, will you just get fucking hit? We'll just get run over while you're trying to take a bite?
あ、もちろんもちろんやられる可能性が
Yeah.
あります。どこでも食べれる分どこでもリスクがあります
You can
ね。
eat anywhere, but monsters can attack you eating anywhere. So the decision is yours.
で、今回ねこの局舎も
Dude, this game is for sure gonna have some memes
あ
now.
の
With all its mechanics that they're
継ぎ
like
手
just
みたいなものが
showcasing
出てく
to
るんです
us.
今回上の方に
Oh! What a
ダ
hit.
メージが入るような
Thousand
こう
Dragons,
炸裂
that's what they
矢
call
を
it.
刺すような仕様に変わっ
Is
て
that the
ますね
piercing shot? The
the
dragon
arc shots
piercing
have also
shot?
been changed up this time so that they are able to be more effective and do more damage from that style.
Great news for bow mains, or those looking to try it out in wilds.
Everyone's gonna start doing that now. They're just gonna be on top of the monster just cause.
これって
That's actually crazy. The disrespect of this game is crazy to
そう
your.
ですね、モンスターの中に入り込まずに
It's crazy on the
乗ったり
monsters that
する
you're
ことも
hunting
できますし、
for.
今みたいに
Oh yeah,
クエスト
quest
を
complete.
途
We
中で
didn't
待
even
た
see
なく
this.
てもそのまま
Oh, so that's it? Wait, you don't. So they weren't kidding how like everything is seamless. So you don't go back to base. Like
できます。あとこういう風に
you just get your rewards on the spot.
ディティール、今みたいに
And then they
ちっ
just
ちゃなリザ
did.
ルトにすることもできますし、
What the hell?
大きな今まで通りのしっかり見るリザルトにすることもでき
And
る。
then you're just back to
That's
free
right, you
roaming?
no longer pass through the monster's body. You can get on top of it while you're carving. And as you may have saw, the result screen appears as a sort of more compact notification that you can skip through without having a
Oh,
large
wait. So how does this work for multiplayer?
screen come up.
It's just the same thing, same concept, dude. This is crazy, man.
Once you skip through that,
I
you'll go
can't
anywhere, you're
actually
right back on the
comprehend it.
field to continue your next hunt.
And what options do players have after a hunt?
一回討伐後にできることは何でしょうか。
そうですね、今まではこうクリア
This
したら
game has to come
フィール
out
ド
soon.
拠点に
What the
戻って
hell?
もう一回クエストボードからリスタートでしたけど、今回はフィールドにいるモンスターを、また自分で目的を見つけて、狩ることができます。レダウに行くこともできますし、バーラハーラに行くこともできる。さらにですね、今どういう状況なのかみたいなことをマップで見ることができます。
You can of course go back to the camp, pick up another quest on the quest board as per usual, but you don't have to. You can stay right
Yeah,
on the
there's a
field.
quest board.
Just,
I didn't see the
find
quest board. Sorry, I
monsters
wasn't
to
paying
hunt or
attention.
as
There's
a-
like, I'm just paying attention to like other things than what they're actually talking about. You know, just to see if I could pick up on anything
そうです
like.
ね、今まではこう
new？
クリアしたらフィールドに行くこともできる。さらにですね、今どういう
This is just an overview, but wait. So you could just open up the map and then there's gonna be quests for you to do, I guess. And they show the strength levels of here. Wow. It's a low rank 3-star, but then the strength is crazy. So it's like you're playing high rank in a low
状
rank
況なのかみたいなこ
biome.
とをマップで
You can stay right on the field. Just find monsters to hunt.
That's oh my god, this game is too crazy, man. It's too crazy for me to like just grasp how it's just seamless, just like that. Like, oh yeah, you're done. All right, well, back to business. You can just roam around wherever you want. You don't have to go back to base after defeating a monster. Just you could go on to the next one. I see why certain mechanics are more quote unquote convenient for you because yeah, you could just keep on going with the gameplay.
Hunt, or as I'm doing right now, open the map and check out the situation. It shows you the
Oh,
kind of
you
areas
get like a
that
special
monsters
reward.
appear
You
in.
get a gem for fighting this too. Over here. You get a gem for fighting this strong Radao.
で、クエス
Wait,
ト化
let
し
me
ました
rewind
け
a
ど、
little bit.
Quest on the quest board as per usual.
So he just
But
picked
you don't
something,
have
right?
to. You can stay right on the field. Just find
Yeah,
monsters
he
to
just
hunt,
picked
or
that.
as I'm doing
Oh,
right
he
now,
created his own
open the map
quest.
and check out the situation. It shows you the kind of various different monsters appear in.
さっきはね、ダメ
Yeah, so this is what I mean, where it's just more open world in general, and the fact that you're just creating your own quests on the go. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like main quests and side quests to do from the NPCs, and obviously story related things, right? Just to progress and see more monsters. But I like this feature a lot.
で与えて、
I'm just gonna be even more addicted playing this game.
クエ
That's
スト化
really
しま
it.
したけど、
It's
マップ
it's
の上
over.
から
My life is over now.
クエストを
Post and depart.
ともできます。
And just like that, you're on to the
Earlier,
next
we
quest.
attacked the Alpha Doshaga
Because you
Meta,
could
but
already
this
get your
time I
buffs
found
on
one
the go,
and
right?
I
You could
saw
just cook
everything
them on the
was in there, and
spot.
it
Oh
just
my
started across
god.
from me right where I'm standing.
That's
But I do want to see how the canteen is. See, because the thing is, I think the only way that you could cook is that you need the ingredients on you. But when you're at the canteen, they already probably have things provided, and maybe you have to pay a bit more and everything.
便利そうな機能です。
Oh
そう
my
ですね。
god.
で、あとモンスターの強さとかも、分かりまして、追加の報酬っていうかもう、フィールドに出てるモンスターについては、発生しますので、そういうことも確認してもらいながら、どのターゲットを次に狙っていくかみたいなことを決めていただけます。
You can also see things like which additional rewards will be dropped by particular monsters and make that the decision-making factor for your next hunt target.
Oh, that's great, especially if you're farming for a particular weapon or a particular piece of armor.
この武器、この防具を作成したくてこれが欲しくてと思った時に使える機能ですね。
そうですね。特定の
That's great, especially if
Oh my god, the way you treat everything here, man.
for a particular weapon or a
Like, what was that for? Wait, what was the purpose of that? What was this? Echoing. So what? Oh, to get the screamer pod. Oh.
そうですね、特定の
Oh man, I get it. Like, we've been treating the monsters and everything badly in each game, but like, it's just even worse here. Like, you just can't. It's just so funny because you just casually do it.
この装備が欲しいんだけれども、なんか
Or even keep hunting it while you're attacking your main target, so it lets you do that a lot more seamlessly.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
There you
it.
go.
They just ended the quest. Is there a timer on the demo? No. Solid demo though. That was a good showcase. I like that.
What
We
would you say
learned
as well?
even more
As well.
like information of Wild. So comment down below how you guys feel about this. I want to hear your guys' thoughts because you already know mine. I'm just even more excited. I want to play the demo already. Hopefully they drop it soon. Well, most likely not. I predict that the demo will be out in January, just like how they did with World. I hope to see the game in beginning of 2025, because that's the time when also World dropped. So if we're on the right track and they're already showing off like the demo showcases, there is hope. There is slight hope that we'll see it in February or January. Because I remember when when Rise came out, and this was like during the pandemic, because they were showcasing the demos and everything around this time for like Gamescom or like the Tokyo Game Show, and then they released it around spring. So yeah, there is a potential that we'll see it for spring, but I'm gonna be a bit hopeful and say January, February for its release. But if anything, yeah, if they need more time to polish it up, then yeah, that's completely fine. I don't mind waiting even more for like Game of the Decade just to play it. But yeah, remember, drop a like and subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel. I got plenty of other videos to dissect and react to, so look forward to that. But all right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all in the future. Peace off and have a good day.